So obviously 2 losses on the bounce tonight was disappointing to say the least. Just talk us through what went wrong.
We sat out our stall. We wanted to try and bounce back from Saturday after a disappointing result. We've looked back at the game and we created a few chances, and the goals we conceded Saturday weren't good enough, and we thought we'd come in tonight, freshen it up a little bit. Carl's on with 3 at the back. We've thought we could get the wing backs high, and we've started just sluggish and slow and didn't really put the balls in where we wanted. And fair play to Gainsborough, they were on it. They were fit, they were strong. Second balls, first balls, third balls, we were all over the place. And we got in at half time, and I'll be honest, I thought we were lucky to go in 0-0. We said that at half time, and Carl's flipping had a go, I've had a go, Macca's had a go, and we looked for a reaction. We didn't get a reaction. It was a bit like, it was just gutless second half performance, and it was like we're just waiting for them to score. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not ideal having to change Ryan and bring on your goalkeeper coach, so there's nothing we can do there. And then obviously Theo comes on and has to go off after 20 minutes because he lands on his back. So things are against us, but I still want a bit more fight, desire, passion.
Yeah, no, definitely. And obviously you just touched upon Ryan going off, and even though Liam didn't in particular do anything wrong, it's a big difference playing without your usual keeper behind.
Of course it is. It's a massive difference when you've got someone who's Ryan, who's 24-year-old, he's probably, I don't know his age, but he's just a young lad and he's a good goalkeeper, and he's part of what we do. He's kicking from the back, and it just gives you that. It gives them the edge, because obviously, as I said, the first thing they saw was new goalkeeper, put it right on him, and it doesn't help. But that still doesn't sort the other 10 players out for the fight and the passion. I can hear Wheat screaming and shouting at people, but I want more. I want more from people. Put demands on each other. We've got standards that we set at this club, that we've set for the last, well, for me, I've sat for the last 8 years. Carl sat for the last 10 years. And tonight, it just looked like we just wanted to roll over, have our tummies tickled, and Gainsborough walk off with 3 points. Yeah,
obviously, Clayton Donaldson, a striker that's played at a much higher level than this. Just how hard is it for the likes of Wheat, who's never played any higher than where we are now, to come up against a striker like that?
He's a good player, but that's Wheat has faced challenge after challenge. Do you know what I mean? I'm not ever going to say Wheat has been out. The kid's a good player.
Yeah.
But he's not outdone Wheat. He's not outdone. He's got good movement. He's got a good thing. But he needs another 10 players behind him who feed him the ball and put the balls in the right channels. We've got to stop that by source. He's got some experience. He uses that experience. We've got experience though. Why don't we use it? JK's played hundreds of league games. Connor Simpson's been a pro. So we've got lads who've got experience. It just comes down to, for me tonight, it just came down to like fight, heart, desire, passion, and we just didn't look like we didn't have any. And that's a real shame for us as Marske, because I think that's what we build our strength on, we build our character on.
Yeah, no, definitely. So just looking ahead to Saturday, obviously Hyde away, how do we go about picking the lads up and going again?
I mean, picking the lads up, that's our job, to try and pick them up, try and give them a formula, try and give them a pathway, but it's going to be a challenge. We're going to a 4G pitch. That's what they're used to. They're going to pass the ball. They've got a centre forward in Jack Redshaw, who's a very good centre forward, played in the Football League. So once again, it's another challenge. We've got to show more fight, more passion, more desire, better attitude. Otherwise, we're going to come away with the same scoreline. We haven't got a magic formula. We haven't got a magic wand. We're going to go, we're going to do this. It's all about doing the right things. And 9 times out of 10, we probably did the wrong thing tonight. The decision making was poor. How many shots did we have on target? Not many. You know what I mean? Bosch has run low and furrow. We've got probably one of the best centre forwards in the league. Do we ever put the balls in behind for him? We asked them to. Didn't happen. So we're going to have to shake things up and look at things, but it's a challenge, and as I say, it's a frustrating night. It's a sad night for Marske, which got to say.
Yeah, so just to finish off with a non-Marske related question, I know we touched upon it off camera and you did say you want to speak about it, so just the Sheldon situation, really.
The situation was, I was made an offer to go to the club. I didn't apply for the job. They came to me, I spoke to them, and I went, and I thought, that's what I wanted, and I quickly realised it wasn't for me. The people I have around me are what I want, and that's happy. This club has been a part of my life for the last 7 years, and ideally I shouldn't have took the job, but I was big enough and man enough to say, do you know what, it wasn't for me. Good support from my family, good support from Carl. I knew where I wanted to be, and this club's very close to my heart, and ideally I shouldn't have took the job, and I'm openly admit that. So, but that's by the by. I mean, for me, it's now about sorting that out on that pitch because if it's not us, then someone else, it's going to be someone else's job, and that's going to be a tough ask. But we want to do what's right for this club, and that performance wasn't good enough for a Marske United side.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, Clarky. Appreciate the honesty.